Okay, there we go. Now I'm unmuted. Alright. Oh, I just realized the Sonic music playing was really quiet when we were starting up. That is my bad. Should have been louder. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay. Alright. Can you... Alright. I think we sound good. I believe we sound good. I'm gonna assume we sound good. Chelsea, if you're still in the chat, do we sound good? I'm gonna assume we sound good. Either way. Here we go. Look at that. Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. It's still a really sloppy job, Ninjato. Don't.
Well, yeah, I have 3 arms, so I'm apparently a mutant from 40K.
Exactly.
Or no, a gene stealer. I'm a gene stealer, actually.
Oh, I see. So yeah, very sloppy job, but hey, there we go. You got a suit. All right. You hear us, Chelsea? All right. We should be good. All right. Hello. Sorry I'm late. I was in the middle of recording something with Nick and Not, who had to call it a night since he was feeling a little tired, a little tuckered out. So.
Aw.
Yeah.
It would have been fun to talk about.
It would have, but he's
because he actually played. I'm not sure if he finished the game yet, but he was ahead of me.
Yeah, but he was feeling a little tuckered out though, so unfortunately he's not going to be joining us for tonight, which is what it is. So, but anyways, hold on. If I sound like distracted and all that, it is because I am at the moment multitasking. I'm multitasking at the moment here. But anyways, watching more Transformers, Chelsea? No, we were watching vampire movies. We're watching Dracula. You know, Dracula! Bleh! I want to suck your blood! Bleh! We were watching Dracula, Chelsea. So, that's what we were doing. But anyways. So, I am in the middle of uploading as we speak right now, that very same video we just recorded. So, but yeah, how you guys been doing?
Started out not good, but ended pretty well. I actually did manage to. I am cooking through. The reason I'm cooking through, it's like a recipe that takes 12 hours minimum. Just couldn't get back to it. Making a raspberry shrub from Tasting History.
Oh, nice!
And I made the lemonade.
Nice.
And that was good. And I have recipes to work on another one.
Yo, I really love this game. Would love to squad up to game soon. That is 100% a bot. You are a bot. Ban. That's a bot. No, Chelsea. Mard and Dibble was clearly a bot. Cause what the hell is he talking about? Oh, I love the game you're playing. Love to squad up. Like, no, that's a bot. Ban. Get that shit out of here. I don't need bots. The only bots I want are Autobots in my life. Now, if Optimus Prime was here to chat, then now we're talking. But no.
I'd make it confusing. I'd make it drawn, but I can't.
I know, Nick. I'm sorry. So.
If only.
Yes, Nick. I mean, comment.
If only Discord would get rid of their bots.
Yeah. To be fair though, there's just a huge bot problem that's been happening recently, just in general, all over the internet. Like, it is rampant with bots and AI and all that. It's ridiculous. So.
Especially on fanfiction.net.
What are you reading? What type of fanfiction are you reading, Mister?
Crossovers.
He's been reading fanfiction for years, so it's like, what hasn't he read?
Yeah, but what's spicy thing on your search history are you looking up this time?
Oh, sorry.
Oh my goodness.
What?
What kind of fan fiction are you reading? Is it spicy?
No.
No? Well then what's the point? What's the point then, huh? If it's not gonna be spicy. My gosh. You just
Interesting premise.
you just.
I mean, Super Robot Wars is pretty much is this one big fan fiction.
Oh, you're reading Super Robot Wars fanfiction, basic stuff. Boo! I said you're reading something spicy, but no, you're reading just safe for work stuff. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Get out of here, Comet. Oh my goodness. All right. Anyways. Anyways. Speaking of spicy though, this Dracula video should be up in a bit. Just un momento, por favor. Actually, you know what? Since we're doing the podcast right now, I'll have it like scheduled to. I'll have it delayed to come out around like sometime before midnight. So, since we are doing the podcast at the moment. Also, where's my big playlist? Come on. YouTube, where's my playlist? You bastard. I made it. It's called 30 Days a Bite. Thank you. Which, by the way, thank you, Nick, for that wonderful title. Or was it not that came up with that title? I forgot.
It was not.
It was not? Damn, not so genius. Alright. Anyways, here we go. Yeah, this video should be ready to go up in, let's say, around like 10:30. Just like, yeah, let's do that. 10:30 p.m. Why not? 10:30 p.m. will be the vampire video. There we go. Look at that. Boom. Also, why is YouTube? Also, YouTube sucks when it comes to uploading stuff because I made a little short talking about the Backrooms movie, and no one cares about that. But the minute I talk about Tintin, which admittedly Tintin is worth talking about, everyone flocks to that. It's like, look, I love Tintin too, but I guess new stuff is scary. New stuff, new movie.
Well, also Tintin has like attached to a well-beloved property.
I guess.
So there's like history on that, like, and also like isn't most of your new movies right now it's like horror related?
Yeah, I know people aren't too big into horror. I know. Yeah, that's what it is. Why? What? I just got a comment right now on the Tintin video. I want to put my dit in your butt. Thank you, Carl Weezer 1471. All right, you know what? Actually, wait. This is even recent. This is actually never mind. This is from 7 hours ago.
Jimmy. Put my dick in
Jimmy, I want your mom. You know what? I'm not gonna even get rid of that comment. That's really funny. It's got nothing to do with the short, but that's really funny. Just Jimmy, I want to be with your mom. Carl, no.
Someone should read that comment in Carl's voice.
I want to put my dick.
I want to put your dick. I want to put your dick in.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Anyways, there we go. The vampire video I just recorded with Not and Nick should be up in around like 10:30. So yeah. In the meantime, though, admittedly, this is completely on me. I'm pretty sure we got quite a bit to talk about tonight, and it is late for you guys, so we might as well just jump right in. Like,
speaking of vampires.
Yeah, speaking of vampires, you've been reading a vampire book, and is it good?
It is. It's pretty good. I like it.
All right.
So this is essentially an epic fantasy book that focuses mostly on vampires. Called Empire of the Vampire.
Ooh.
It's part of a trilogy by Jay Crystal. Its sequels are Empire of the Damned and Empire of the Dawn.
Ooh, all right.
This is an epic fantasy story. So you got a map, all that sorts of stuff with fantasy settings. But so the idea is that the sun has been blotted out.
Awesome.
Not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now vampires are waging a war to take over the world. And this takes place. It's one of those stories. It has a framing device where the main character is telling his life story.
Oh, okay.
And it takes place in 3 timelines. The one where he's telling his life story, where he's the second timeline is when he's a teenager discovering his powers, being introduced to the
vampires,
introduced in the wider world. And the third one is sort of the main quest, where he's somewhere in his 20s.
All right.
But Gabriel de Leon is the last of the Silver Saints. He has slain the Forever King, but he has also lost the Holy Grail, the one object that could potentially stop the endless night, day's death. And he is captured by excuse me, Lady Margot Chastain, first and last of her name, undying Empress of Wolves and Men. And she I was gonna do that a bit where I said that entire title out loud every time. Because this new character that we're being introduced to says the full thing out almost every time as well. But she has sent her historian, Jean-Francois, to interview Gabriel about his life story. And Gabriel is currently awaiting execution by this vampire. So Empire of the Vampire. It's a pretty fucking grimdark book, all things considered. It's basically the apocalypse has happened. It's in a setting that is it feels like very Bloodborne. Very Warhammer Fantasy. Best way to describe it is that it feels like blood hunters from Bloodborne are fighting against Warhammer Fantasy vampires.
Which is the worst combination ever in terms of happiness.
It's a pretty shit show. It's a pretty big shit show, not gonna lie. So the setting the setting is the Empire and its from provinces. After Day's death happened, there was, of course, a massive famine Plants couldn't grow anymore. Um, Basically anything that isn't able to live off of very it's not it's the sun is still there, it's just blotted out, so there's like not very much, but basically everything but like potatoes and cabbages are done for.
Oh.
And there's mushrooms everywhere because they're feeding off all the dead plants and dead animals. And now you've got a vampire, the vampire calling himself the Forever King, has just butchered a city up in the north and is currently making his way down south with an army of they call them wretches, which are sort of, they're kind of like their own version of zombies, fast zombies. Technically, they're a variety of vampire, but I'll just call them zombies for this. An army of zombies. And Gabriel de Leon is in the earliest time frame is the son of a blacksmith in a village, and he discovers he is a dampier, so he is the son of a vampire, and he is introduced into the order of Saint Michon. Of Saint Michon. Saint Michon.
All right.
Where he will learn how to be a silver saint, a hunter of vampires. In the second time period, Gabriel de Leon encounters an old friend who is hunting for the Holy Grail. He accompanies her and their band, and it's kind of like a little D&D adventure. Well, they're also hunted by another vampire. It's pretty. So I said before, it's a very dark setting. The Gabriel de Leon is kind of an asshole.
All right.
In the middle time frame, the second time frame, his opening scene is him running from a bunch of zombies, shooting a woman in her back, and then running off with the horse to let the woman and her band be attacked. Next thing, and then the next thing he does is he gets drunk at a tavern. He's not the nicest person in the world. You also have I also do want to preface this. This book has one of the nastiest I've ever read in the book.
Oh, okay.
In the it's the scene where he discovers he has powers.
You were roboting a bit. Just a bit.
All right, am I back?
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay, it's a scene where he discovers he has vampire powers. Like Ninjato can attest to this. I think Mr. Chris.
Oh, they got him. Vampires got him. Ah! All right, let's give him a minute.
I'm gonna call Blade.
Daywalker. Yeah, we got. All right, let's give him a minute. who got who, Chelsea? The vampires got Matchstick. He was roboting a bit, but I think we lost connection with him for a bit. We gotta give him a bit. Damn. It's a shame. But what are you gonna do? You know, 1 minute you're talking smack about vampires, next thing you know they get you.
Wait.
Uh,
Maybe his city is suffering an outbreak.
It is what it is. Actually, hold on, let me just make sure everything's good for real though.
Okay, we should be good
Oh.
now.
Hey,
Yeah.
there we go.
Where was I?
You were about to explain
What did I
something
cut off?
about Gabriel discovering how he got his powers.
Yeah, you said like you mentioned me,
Yeah,
and then you
Oh.
immediately rolled.
Okay. So I do want to preface this that it has one of the grosser scenes I've read probably one of the grossest scenes I've read in the book,
all right.
where
Oh, yeah.
it's just a page, and it's like legitimately really nasty, and I think Jay Kristoff went too far
Oh, too far. Okay.
with that scene. It's
all right.
it's
Yeah, too far is like to put it lightly.
Like, okay. What we talking here?
it's a sex scene.
I will.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna just type it in.
what
Don't even do that.
was he doing it and then you started sucking the blood? Just,
In the vaguest term, yes.
okay. All right.
I legitimately don't think I can say this stuff on stream, so I'll avoid it.
Well, you know what, Ninja, but you might as well just send me what it is.
I already did.
Oh, bro! Ah, dude!
Yeah, you see why I can't see that.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, hey, man, you know, blood's blood, but
oh, just
come on, man.
why did you come up with that?
Okay.
That was his awakening.
There's not
by the
really
way.
anything else like that in the book. It was just that like, that level
What?
of weird, gross
Well,
sex
okay.
stuff.
It's like it's gross,
But
right?
also teenagers.
Oh, well,
That,
Because of course.
because of course, yeah.
of course. Well, okay. Well, okay. Not okay. I'm a little curious now. So, like, when you were saying like this is like gross, like, was it just like a one like sentence like thing, or was like just
It
like
was a
des-
page.
a page just described in detail of him doing this action?
Yeah, that, like-
Yes.
Okay.
Think about listening to an audiobook. Like, just imagine this audiobook. Just imagine.
Oh yeah.
if,
Oh
like,
yeah.
average-
Serena was thinking about picking up the audio after I.
Oh,
So she'll have to go with somebody.
I'm just
Somebody
imagining
read
like
this in an audiobook.
And Gabriel.
3 minutes. I'm assuming like each page, the reader audiobook is like 3 minutes per page.
It'll
know, like-
probably be like maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes. I imagine.
And Gabriel did it.
Ugh.
And Gabriel did it with the girl when he noticed something red. He then.
Just stop. Just stop.
Wait, like, are we talking like that levels? Like, just like he then stuck his tongue out and started lapping
Yes!
like an animal.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just
That levels.
All right.
think purple prose, okay? Like in a book.
It's not. I would say it's more descriptive, but I wouldn't say purple.
Well, what is the author describing like? the taste of the blood?
Just stop. Okay.
Not that level.
Okay. Well, look, Najala, Master
mean-
got me curious. I'm immediately looking at just how morbid this gets. It's like, cause
I don't like. I just assume.
Read
like,
the
if you
book.
read- Yeah, I don't want to.
look. I'm just saying because like,
Like,
how do you
It's
write?
kind of obvious when it shows up. So if you want to read the book, you just
Okay.
skip that page.
Well, it's
'Cause
just
there are sex scenes in this
Uh-huh.
book, and like I'd imagine you'd want to skip at least one of them because
because of that. Well,
it's Gabriel does not do it himself, but he ends up seeing running into a homosexual
okay.
scene. And I
Homosexuals.
ended up skipping that.
All right.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just more. How does someone write a whole page worth? Okay, I'm assuming the word count per page is not like
It's
a lot, is it?
So,
It's- gonna be usually like 3. Usually they're usually an average page in most books is like 300 words.
300 words. Okay.
yeah, and then also, think about like when people say
Yeah.
a page. Most likely, you can have like one paragraph being 3/4 of a
Okay.
page.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's like I think the page was like from them starting the act
Uh-huh.
to him running out because she started to freak the shit out.
I mean, that's
um,
reasonable. I would freak out too. If I saw someone do that, it's like, whoa, buddy, what are you doing?
Yeah. But yeah, he did that. He got bloodlust off of it, so he did the rest of it.
Wow.
And that's the most interesting way I've ever seen that happen.
No, that definitely sounds.
I don't really want to see it again.
Understandable.
Just yeah.
But there are some sex scenes, some pretty spicy stuff in here. There's an exceeding amount of violence and gore, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's vampires.
Well,
Robotic.
You
Uh-oh.
and also have a robot in it.
Yeah, you're robotic.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what it is? This is punishment for talking about this. Oh. We good, Master?
Am I good now?
I
All right,
think-
I'm
I think-
testing. I'm good now.
I think you're good.
Okay. Yeah. But this is so in terms of writing style, he's definitely Jay Kristoff is a bit more flowery than I've read. Is on the more flowery side than I've read previously.
Okay.
It's very fun prose to read. The man is very inventive when it comes to swearing. I think this
Alright.
is the book where I've seen the word fuck said the most out of any book I've read.
All right. Cool.
Let's see here. The character work, the plotting is
Mm.
it's not the most advanced in the world, but it's not by no means bad. It's pretty good. Not just not. I'm not blown away by it.
Mm.
Though he did get me a few times. And ooh, I didn't expect this little twist.
Mm.
But the character work is exceedingly good. One thing is that for relevant characters, most of them die. like an exceeding amount of. He's very killy. But he's also very. He's very good at characterization in a short amount of time, and he gives him enough time to do some cool stuff. So you're like, oh shoot, when they die. Because chances are they probably will die. The setting is very atmospheric. It's very gothic. Like, this is a book. I think my copy came with pictures, drawings with it. So like every other chapter, you'll get a drawing. And it's also, I think it's probably in the regular editions. I got this. If you're gonna pick up this book, because there's a lot of design. There are better covers than others. But I'll just put it that way. Like,
all right.
The one I have, I really like. But it will have drawings, and it's all gothic sort of 1700s type design. Like, this is a fantasy setting with guns. They do have like basic sort of early firearms. Like they call them wheel lock. So I was thinking of revolvers originally, but I don't say.
The wheel lock. Oh yeah. Wheel locks are pre-muskets. They were like the early before the flintlock was invented. They were the step below it. It was most expensive
cartridges and stuff like that, I imagine.
Yeah, it was right in between. So what essentially was a mechanism that made like an actual wheel, a small wheel of like steel that you turn with a key. You turn it to the key, and it's like you just imagine like grabbing a long piece of paper, rolling it over. That's kind of what it kind of looks like. And when you fire the trigger, it unleashes the wheel and it spins, and the friction with the metal causes the spark. That you need to fire the gun.
Okay, that's
so they're at that level of technology, but they mostly still use like I think in battles they mostly still use like swords, spears.
Yeah,
they will.
It was it's a pike and shock era weapon. And it was only used for like pistols and officers because it was too expensive to make to like mass produce.
But like the main character's not gonna be pulling out like an AK-47 anytime soon, right? So.
No.
All right.
But you also have the villains. You have the vampires. Of course, like every good vampire story, they divide them into bloodlines. Because of course. This one has they're called Voss, Chastain, Divok, and Elon.
Divok straight up sounds like a
that's.
I was just gonna say Divok sounds like a name for like a Decepticon in Transformers. Like, Divok, destroy them.
I think of all the vampire settings that have bloodlines, like Vampire the Masquerade, Warhammer Fantasy, Dresden Files. This is probably these ones have like not an exceeding like the most basic of differences. They just have like Blood Voss is they have physical resistance and they can read minds. Chastain has they can turn into some of them can turn into animals and they control animals. Divok are strong, and Ilon is probably how I say it. Ilon uses can influence emotion.
Okay.
Though you only really get in this book, you'll only really get stuff from Voss and one Chastain character, who is Jean Francois, the historian of Lady Margot Chastain, First and Last for May, Undying Empress of Wolves and Men. But the real big villains and the big bad of the series are the Voss. The vampires in the story seem, aside from Jean Francois and the Forever King, they're pretty samey. They're like exceedingly like baby eating evil. And they have some cool aesthetics to them, but they don't really act all too differently from each other.
Okay.
Which will be just plain evil, the most evil act they could do in any given situation. But Jean Francois has a lot of personality because he's going to be. It's basically him, and a lot of the book will bounce back and forth between each of the two timelines where Gabriel is going out, and it'll go back to him talking with Jean Francois. And Jean Francois, of course, has to have a lot of personality, so because you're gonna be with him for a while. And then Fabian Voss, the Forever King, the leader of Blood Voss and the big bad of the series. He showed up for a single scene, but I was shocked with the level of menace and presence that this guy had. It's like seeing, like Warhammer Fantasy and Vlad Karsan shows up. You're like, ooh. I don't think our hero is prepared for this situation. He might not come out of this unscathed. And Gabriel de Leon is a very all the characters are very well most of them are quite likable. Gabriel, despite being a kind of a jackass, is quite likable. And this leads into what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say next. This also what's a very unique thing about this book is that it's a religious system, which is almost nearly a carbon copy, at least on the before it goes into the deeper mythology, is almost a near carbon copy of Christianity, and specifically medieval Catholicism. You have the Son of God who died for your sins. You have the church. You have bishops. Their terminology and how they speak is it gives the It has a very authentic feel for Christians.
Okay.
Like if you like it's Jay Kristoff. I don't think is particularly putting his foot into any one camp,
Okay.
but there are like a lot of people who in this book who are incredibly religious, zealots, just average religiosity, atheists, sort of just and people who just don't think about it. And I think Jay Kristoff is just trying to write. All right, I'm gonna write each of these fairly. Naturally, some arguments are stronger because in real life, some arguments are stronger than others. God exists.
Okay.
But it is. I do like the level of respect this was handled with. But as someone who is very Christian, as it went on, it's interesting to see how he plays with the initial expectations you have for this religious system. It's like you go in and you start reading. It's like, oh, this is going to be just a carbon copy of Christianity. I know how this is going to go. And then as he goes, and then he's like, oh no. It actually has a lot of differences once you get into the history of the religion, and that will impact the story, and it's pretty interesting. It actually is some of the twists and turns are based on real life heresies from history.
Oh, okay.
And media. But that is Empire of the Vampire. Do you guys have any questions?
Not
No.
Not really. No. Not. The next one?
Yeah.
The next what?
Wait, the Knicks are. Wait, are the Knicks NBA champions? What the hell? What is this? Wait, when did the Knicks get?
Now.
Wait, when did the Knicks get good? The Knicks are good this year?
Yeah.
What?
Well, they were not. Apparently, they weren't expected to win.
Well, of course not. It's the Knicks. Who would expect the Knicks to win? What do you mean they won? New York.
But like, there's a reason why people have been making memes about how if the Knicks win, New York is gonna burn to the ground because they're planning to go insane. They're gonna be.
I have not been paying attention to these memes. Wait, have the Knicks just been on a? Okay, well, clearly the Knicks have been on a winning streak if they were able to. Oh my gosh! What timeline are we living in? The Knicks are good this year? That's crazy.
It did help that there was some big upsets, including a certain Boston team.
Are the Celtics trash?
No, based on I have a limited basketball knowledge. Apparently, they were on the number 1 seed during the finals, but then they got upsetted by who did the Celtics lose to? It was like
I can't believe the New York Knicks are good this year, because the Knicks are notorious for not being good. Like
it was the 76ers. They were defeated by the 76ers.
The 76ers? I've never heard that team before.
Well, I don't know much about my again. I wasn't a basketball.
Oh, they're from Philadelphia.
Oh, they lost to the Knicks. So yeah.
But man, this is wild. Cause like Knicks have been known for years now, like decades, to just be not a good team. Do you know how many pieces of media are out there that always make fun of the Knicks? And now the Knicks are Knicks are champions. What the hell?
It's much like that Boston curse with the Red Sox.
Oh. That's
yeah, that was the longest thing. Like the 2004 season where they won the World Series, that was like that's like for us New Englanders, that's like a big moment in terms of sports because they didn't win a game for like 80 years. It was like a curse.
Damn. Yeah, that's wild.
Like we may have like good seasons, but we never got into the World Series, and then all that's fun stuff. So anyway, so Spider-Man is gonna have a hard time defending New York now because New York is lighting itself on fire.
Yeah, that's true.
Because apparently
So speaking of lighting New York on fire, that is quite literally the first plot for the TV show.
Really?
All right. Wait, were the Knicks even a thing in the 30s?
Basketball probably wasn't really a big thing in the 30s, but
no, we gotta wait.
So
a bit.
Somebody,
hold on. I just want to mention
burns down.
46.
Yeah, 1946. You gotta wait like a little over a decade for the Knicks to become a thing. So sorry, I just wanted to mention that. But the 30s New York, Spider-Noir.
Yeah. So somebody burns down Silvermane's mansion.
Okay.
Oh no.
Who's Silvermane?
And that is Silvermane. You've done, have you seen Spectacular Spider-Man?
He's the
You've seen
old gangster.
Oh.
He's the really old gangster.
The one that gets the robot suit in the fight between him, Doc Ock, and
Tombstone. Okay.
Yeah. So like the idea with us, like this was during the college years. Like actually, we did we read about the tablet? The tablet.
We read about the tablet.
That's the storyline.
That was Silvermane. Okay. To be fair,
the one who became a baby.
Oh.
Yeah, we were mentioning about a big part of Peter's college years was him dealing with the organized crime element.
Okay.
Where you had of course you got Kingpin, who's like the old the current boss, but then you got Silvermane, who's kind of represents the old guard. Type deal, and then Hammerhead was his own thing.
Okay,
and
I'm gonna be honest. Silvermane just flew over my head because if you mentioned
this show is probably the biggest thing Silvermane's been in as a villain. He is the bad.
Oh wow! Okay. Ooh.
And also with we did. It hasn't. We kind of stopped right before it got into the gang war, real gang war stuff.
Oh, okay.
I only ask for no spoilers.
Yep.
All right.
I'll only do the premise and the setup. Well, there will be no spoilers. When have I ever spoiled?
All right.
So the general concept is Ben Reilly, an ex-war hero. For legal reasons, I imagine. I think it's because of legal reasons they couldn't use the name Peter Parker because they didn't want to have Peter Parker. Sony did not want to have Peter Parker smoking stuff, so they used the name Ben Reilly. but they also make an offhand comment that he changed his name at one point. So this is from he just need.
Uh-oh. Oh.
He's a
damn.
who
They got him again. Silverman, you bastard! Let go of him! Will you?
I'm done roboting.
Alright.
Am I
Okay.
done
Yeah.
roboting?
Yeah,
now?
you're good. You're good now.
Yeah.
Okay. Who came back to New York and became the hero, the Spider. But after a incident involving involving his love interest dying, he took off the mask, and then 5 years later, he is now acting as a private investigator. And now he is hired to find out who burned down Silvermane's mansion, and the person who did it may or may not have superpowers.
Ah.
And then that is the him running into that guy is the first scene. In the show.
Alright.
This is a very, it's not the most serious thing in the world, but it's a very fun callback to old 40s detective movies.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not Nick Cage is doing like a Humphrey Bogart impression half the time. And it seems like it's mainly a Nick Cage project, and he's just having the time of his life, just having fun doing all this stuff. But the character of Ben Reilly is about what you could expect from Nick Cage playing a private investigator who moonlights as a superhero.
All right.
It's what you expect.
So he's hamming it up.
He's having a fun time.
All right.
His supporting cast is Joe Robinson,
Okay.
who is a reporter.
Nice.
You have Janet, who I like the actress, but I have like a bunch of smaller issues with the character and the actress.
Okay.
That would be fine if you removed like one or two of them, but they all add up, and I'm like, okay, all right, just continue on. But she's a good actress. Who's the fat Mexican secretary in the middle of 1930s New York.
Okay.
She's a good actress. But that's mainly his supporting cast. You also have Silvermane and his crime lordness, who interestingly, they bring on a big actor to play him. I forget his name, but he was in like Harry Potter, and some other stuff.
All right.
But because he's Irish, they just changed Silvermane's backstory, so he's Irish now.
Oh,
He's
okay.
not Silvio Manfredi. He has just a completely different name, but he's Silvermane, and he's like a Z-lister, so that doesn't matter.
All right.
And he does a great job. It's really fun stuff. but you're starting to have superpowered people aside from the Spider show up. And some of those guys are like Sandman, who it's quite funny. Where technically, because it's the Spider and Ben Reilly, technically Sandman is the biggest name in this TV show.
Oh, okay.
And he's played by. Funny enough, I've never seen it, but have you guys ever seen Boardwalk Empire?
I've heard of it.
It's a Steve Buscemi show, which takes place at the same time period as this. And the guy who plays Sandman played a really big character in that. So it's they're getting, so it's kind of funny.
Okay.
This guy to play Sandman. You also have Tombstone, and you have Megawatt, who is, I don't know why they use Electro. It's got to be in some like rights issues or something. But Megawatt is just, I looked him up, and he showed up in he's from one single comic issue.
Oh.
He showed up in one issue in the 90s, and then that's it. That was his only appearance ever. Aside from this show.
I see.
You also have the nightclub owner, Kat Hardy, who is the Asian chick from the trailer. She doesn't really have anything to do with Felicia Hardy, except the name is a nod to her. She just feels that what's the archetype called?
What are you thinking of?
The dark damsel or something like that.
Femme Fatale?
Like,
yeah, is it
Femme Fatale. She plays the Femme Fatale.
Okay.
And it's a slightly smaller cast than you would expect, but they do use the most of them, and they do have a fun time just having fun in the setting.
Okay.
The set design is really good. All the visuals are really good. The visuals this is definitely a style over substance show where you're coming for the fun acting, the fun plot line and its twists and turns, the fun 1930s New York setting, the way this movie is shot, and I ended up going every other episode black and white and then color. And then honestly, you should watch. This is because that's the big one of the big gimmicks of this is that you can watch it in black and white or color. They're both really, really good, as good as each other. Because the black and white naturally is really striking. It's not really done nowadays except for some niche stuff.
Yeah.
But then also the color in this, I don't know what they did, but they went way above and beyond, and just the color and the color version is so. It's what people should do out like just normally. This looks really good for just modern day stuff.
Okay.
Because a lot of modern day stuff is just gray. Yeah.
Do you think it's because they were intentionally filming it to be able to be black and white first, and then
I think it helps. but if you remove the black and white light, the lighting for black and white, it still would look really good, I think. Definitely, it would have looked good. Because everything nowadays is so gray and stuff like that, and the natural shots of this, and they know how to shoot a scene where it has very good direction and color setup, well, not just direction and setup, and everything looks so nice and colorful and pops so well. Like I'm really happy. The action, it can get a tad bit, like some moments, like when you go into a live action superhero show, you can kind of expect, like you kind of go in thinking it's going to be a little bit goofy, you know, aside from like stuff that is just like Daredevil, where it's just martial arts. It does have a moment or two at points, but for like 90% of the time, it looks really good. The superpowers look really good. Like Sandman looks really interesting how they did his sand powers. He's not going around becoming a giant sand monster and like doing Spider-Man 3 stuff. But they do the CGI in his skin, so he does turn into sand. And Tombstone, they have some interesting stuff like Megawatt is Megawatt, and they don't give him a name. I don't think he's based off of any particular character, but the guy who controls fire, his superpowers look really cool too. They all look really striking on screen. And the fight scenes, typically where they like particularly like the Sandman versus Ben Reilly scene in that episode which was in the trailer. It was really good. That was a really fun fight scene. But yeah, this is a show. I completely recommend this. You'll have a lot of fun, and there is like, yeah,
okay,
it's just fun.
All right. That's all right then. That's cool. Cause I do want to check out the Spider-Noir show.
Yeah, same here. Like, I do want to see it for myself, but haven't had the time yet. I was busy playing. In my free time has been either painting miniatures, working on my Isekai mecha, or Bond. James
Well, you can watch it. You can put it out. You can put it on in the background of painting.
I like sitting down and watching.
Good job. Hear me.
What's your idea? Comment.
Nicolas Cage as James Bond.
No.
Nah, I mean, no.
Nicolas Cage as the Bond villain.
Now you're talking.
Maybe. Honestly, Nicolas Cage in like any kind of like spy theme like type of project, I'm down for. I'm down for.
Now listen, Bond. If you don't surrender yourself, I will blow up this bus full of elephants.
Bond. I want the Declaration of Independence.
Actually,
Bond. I want the Magna Carta.
When was the last time Nicolas Cage was even in a video game?
He was in Dead by
Actually,
Daylight.
really recently, Dead by Daylight. Yeah.
Oh,
He
really?
played himself.
Yeah. And he made and he made like a bunch of funny ad-lib lines.
Wait, why is Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight?
Because
Alright.
Dead by Daylight needs
Why not? That's
celebrity
the
marketing.
answer.
Okay. Oh, no, I'm not complaining. It's more just a legitimate question. Like, Nicolas Cage, what are you doing there?
His son likes it. His son likes the game.
Ah, okay. That explains a lot. Well, you know what? If his son likes,
Well, you see, Nick Cage. You see, they have all those horror monsters, but it can't compare to the sheer horror of Nicolas Cage.
oh, true. That's true.
And he got fantastic lines. It's just him being Nicolas Cage.
I bet. Well, you know what? If his son likes the game and that's why they got Nicolas Cage there, then you know what? Someone's gonna introduce his son to a bunch of to James Bond, so that way the next James Bond game they put Nicolas Cage in there. It'll sell like hotcakes. Like James Bond and Nicolas Cage. Just gotta say, I'm down for it. I'd be totally for it. So, anyways, might as well talk about the obvious James Bond game though that's out now that you've been playing, Ninjato.
Yes, I haven't completed it yet. I'm on the final 2 chapters. I'm at Vietnam. So just for people who have played the game know where I am at. So I basically got to the point where I've learned the entire plot, general plot. So in this one is about it's the James Bond origin story. As in not like Casino Royale. So Casino Royale has like this is his first mission as 007, where you have like the introduction scene being how he got the 2 assassinations to become a 00 agent. In this one, the whole game essentially is like how he becomes a 00 agent. Like that's general plot. So the plot begins with Bond as an air crewman. He wasn't even part of like a special forces guys. He was just a random air crewman who survived a plane crash during a mission in Iceland to get a special package. He had to take over the mission. And he went against direct orders to save people and then ends up blowing up the island, as you do.
Of course.
And that's how he got admitted into the 00 program. So in this universe, the instead of having an agent, a requirement of killing 2 enemy agents to become it's essentially you go through a program, a special program that you are tested by a former agent. So this program is being reinstated for the first time because for the past ever since in this one 2014, so the past 12 years instead, it has all been in the work. MI6 have been using this fancy new thing called Thea, which is AI.
AI!
And AI essentially does the whole Minority Report thing, making predictions on crime and like correlating data. It's basically correlates data to say to find the connections for the agency. But the new M, who just got in, wanted to to kind of boost up the ability, so she brought back the 00 program, and Bond is the 7th member who joins in on this program, and basically it's about him earning the respect of his peers, the respect of the only remaining of the old 00 program, called Greenway, and then also to solve this conspiracy that they stumble upon into when 009 came back on the scene, who was a rogue agent. And when trying to do investigating 009, a disaster happens, kills or wounded most of the other 00 agent. Only Bond is remaining, the only active agent, and he's essentially investigating 009. That's all I'm gonna say for the general plot.
All right.
It is really good so far, and it's like so perfect. And the twist about what the actual planet makes my summary even more hilarious. But I don't want to spoil it yet. Maybe like next week or something, like next time.
All right.
When I finish the game, I will just talk about it. But in gameplay, it's essentially a combination of Uncharted and the Hitman games.
All right.
Leading in where it leads into a more improved Uncharted game, while they purposely kind of made the Hitman sections more linear, where you have more set paths to figure it out. But man, it just feels like you're in a James Bond film. Like, you can, like, just think about, like, the mission with 009, where the setup is that you are a chauffeur, you're breaking in, so you're kind of breaking the mission's parameters, but you're investigating a couple, you're following a guy around in this facility.
Yeah, it was
And
like one of the
you
early
can-
levels they showed.
Yeah. So you can, like, of course you could try to do as, like, there's a lot of moments where you explore the environments and find multiple ways to go in. You can, like, steal a guy's passport at one point to get through a security, like a press pass to get through if you find it, or you can climb around. So, and then some other, or create distractions and try to brute force your way through, because you do have gadgets available to you. And the way the gadgets works is that you can use them anytime, but they are tied to two resources, chemical and electric, and you are given refills all across the environment. They're like scattered. So you're not like too bad in need of it. It's not like, there will be points where it's like, I don't have that resources. If you're decent enough, you'll have a good amount of supply around with you. And yeah, you could, like, there's some stealthy approach, there's some approaches where you could be the classic Bond of, like, talking to people. Like, there's a mechanic called the bluff mechanic. During, like, special stealth segments,
Right.
you can, if you get caught, you can bluff, and you're either gonna be guided out of the area, or they're gonna be for a limited time not work. Like, they're gonna treat you like, okay, you're fine.
The name's 007. Do you want to learn
But
my
the thing is
secret
that
identity?
You want to learn my
Yeah.
secret?
Exactly. And the thing is, it's also a resource that you refill by doing a stealth takedown. Or doing some other Bondian actions. So it's like, it's not like 100% like foolproof. You can't just go around and like bluff your way through. It's meant to be either a safety net or like a deliberate strategy to accomplish your mission. And also, like, if you get caught, you can have like a confrontations where you can give yourself a an advantage by, like, either bluffing or like doing the fake surrender to kind of bring him up close so that you can instantly take him down, or do catch him off guard. So, like, in terms of acting like you're playing James Bond, you have all those approaches that if you've seen it in a James Bond film, it's in the game somewhere, including women just flirting with you, just like, so you know how, like, when this game was announced, there was like some discussion about how they would deal with Bond dealing with that and like trying to modernize that aspect. So the way they kind of modernized it, like so back in the older Bond films, it's usually him like being super aggressive.
Yeah.
He is still aggressive nowadays, but they made sure to make the women more explicitly saying stuff like, "Hey, can we go on a? I'm available for a coffee break in like 10 minutes."
And then
Because he's so good looking.
This is absolutely not the case. But I'm just imagining the God of War 3 sex scene minigame.
No, unfortunately not. There's no.
That would be really funny.
That would be funny. Like, I was actually laughing earlier, like, in the stream because I just ended up just looking up on, Bond like romancing, and I'm on the Vietnam, and that's where Bond sleeps with the Bond girl, and the scene is hilarious where he's about to do it, but Moneypenny has to be his handler is on the camera and has the earpiece and anything. Is like, oh, video, tea time for tea.
Get a room, you two. Wait, they are in a room.
No, they were doing it on a pool. In a pool.
Oh, okay. What? So
I assume the sex scenes are better than than that one in Empire of Vampire.
For one thing, you don't see it. It's like classic Bond. Like, you don't see it, but you know what happens. And plus, you still got that awkward moment. It's like that scene just reminds me about the ending from the one where Bond teamed up with the Russian spy, the spy who loved me. The Spy Who Loved Me, or Moonraker, where both of his superiors, their superiors, as I'm looking at them canoodling.
Oh, Bond, please. I'm watching right now. Don't make me watch. Oh.
Well, the first one where Bond like closes the window, in Spy Who Loved Me, but because they're in space.
Thing is, have we shown you? Gosh, what was it? The one with North
Die Another
Korea?
Day. Die Another Day.
You would love.
He has. I don't think he has seen much of the classic Bonds.
No,
either.
I haven't.
All right,
I haven't watched much of the classic Bond stuff. I remember I was there with you guys when you started watching the Daniel Craig stuff, because that's what I grew up on.
Yeah.
Okay, that was really. All right, guys.
Like
Casino Royale was fucking amazing.
Casino Royale was really good.
Great fucking movie.
Peak.
Yeah,
that's peak.
I am not. I will say this.
And everything else.
Wait. We need to do Ninjato. We need to do our Bond movie ranking stream.
Okay, I actually do have my own ranking already set up, and I can explain it. Like,
okay, I'll just do mine later. Okay.
Honestly,
Whoa! What?
What was that? What Family Guy episode are you watching?
You focus on the fucking Family Guy episode and not.
I heard a hi-ha. I heard a hi-ya. I was like, what the hell was that? And I hear Peter Griffin. And so I assumed that was like the Family Guy episode on TV just being really loud. It's like, what are you watching?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but,
You know who that is. You know who that is.
Okay.
Like, in terms of Bond, like, just to kind of...
What's up, Changus?
That's
What's
Nick's,
up, kid?
Hello. That's Nick's dad, if you're wondering.
Hello. Okay,
Figures.
But no, I could watch all like the James Bond. I could like catch up on the James Bond movies on my own time. I just remember because like
we got to do diet. We got to do
diet
together. It's too funny not to.
Okay,
and
do that together.
And But anyway, so like,
just
talk about what type of Bond you're dealing with this game. This honestly is like, after watching through the Daniel Craig film, like, I know it's been years since I watched, like, this was like the breath of fresh air that the franchise needed. After Daniel
Craig, fair, there wasn't any breaths at all. There hasn't been really anything James Bond for a while now.
Yeah, but like, if you're like going through it and like watching all the Bond films and you end with Daniel Craig, like the Daniel Craig era was like much like how it was like a shot in the arm when Casino Royale showed up. Due to having 5 films in 20 years, like,
yeah.
And it was all pretty much the same modern tone of like modern thriller, and not really like Bond.
Because they
this feels like a return.
Daniel
to form.
Craig peaked with Casino Royale.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he did. Is
Quantum of Solace was awful. Skyfall was pretty good. Spectre was a bit of a mess, but fun. And No Time to Die was just...
No Time to Die was... that wasn't really that good. It's...
Like... But the thing is that No Time to Die was not the worst Bond film. It's infuriating because
Quantum of Solace was really trying to be...
Quantum of Solace was
Quantum of Solace is like
second worst.
Yeah, that's true. It's the second. I put it second worst because what's worse than that? License. Not a License to Kill. View to a Kill.
View to a Kill. Yeah, it's funny how Daniel Craig has a giant rate. His Bond films are like a giant range. Like he has Casino Royale. And then he has Quantum of fucking Solace.
Quantum Solace.
And then in Skyfall, Spectre, and No Time to Die are also it's like if we do like a tier list, Daniel Craig is gonna have a movie in each tier.
I think
it's kind of funny.
That's kind of funny.
Let me. Okay, where is it? Eternally scrolling.
It is also interesting because not told me this not was telling me about this, how a reason why a lot of Daniel Craig movies always focus on like the plot point of like, oh, James, you're old, you're outdated, out fashioned, and get a job, you bum, is because Daniel Craig just keep getting hurt on set.
It's funnier in Casino Royale it was like, oh, James, you're young. You're too young for this. Oh, James, you're too violent.
You're too violent.
Two movies later.
Exactly. Like, 2 movies later, you're old. Bond.
Like, here are my Bond rankings.
Man, do you need a wheelchair?
I did put in my Bond rankings, and yeah, you're pretty much right, Matchstick, where I did have a Daniel Craig film in everyone except for A, because what would probably go to A is on S.
If Daniel Craig made a 6th movie, that's where it would be an A.
It would probably, honestly, if he made a 6th film, it would probably bump Skyfall up to A.
If you made a 6th film, if you didn't keep getting hurt on set.
I hope the Bond films going forward just make it like it's just another Bond adventure and not like trying to tell like the origin of Bond to his final defeat, whatever like that. I don't want that again.
Like, here's the thing: this is like the perfect origin story Bond game. I don't think there is no other Bond game or movie that should cover his exact origins, because this one covers it perfectly. Like he starts off as like what we think of Bond, but he's also rough on the edges. He doesn't really have a cause to fight for, but he has the strong morals. Like this one, like the thing you would notice about this Bond, I can't remember the actor. Just because this actor like encapsulate Bond.
I can look up the cast real quick.
So well.
Double over slide cast. What do we got? Patrick Gibson is Bond.
Yeah, Patrick Gibson is was perfectly cast for the role. He captures his charms, he captures his moments of anger, the moments where he becomes like the ruthless killer mode, and like also you get like his emotional side that he displays on his face rather than verbally emoting. Because that's the thing about Bond. Bond doesn't verbally much emote unless it's with a woman. Unless it's with a Bond girl. Like, that's the only person to show any form of, like, long time of, like, dealing with a personal issue type deal. There are a few allies he can, but, like, no. He can't, like... So he is like the charismatic Bond who is rough around the edges, needed a cause, and then like throughout the events of the story, he develops that. You see him develop friends among the other double agents. You see the sad fates. There are sad fates during that fateful mission, and thus that drives him into pursuing a higher calling. And then Greenway is an important character who's like his mentor figure who doesn't like Bond, but they have to work together, and he develops. They develop like a respect for each other, and like this is like classic hero's journey Bond. But in the midst of a spy thriller, right? So like. The ordinary, like if you're gonna do like Joseph Campbell stuff, like Ordinary World, him being an airman, not being part of MI6. Now he's in the world of MI6 of the 00 program, and he has a mentor. Like a lot of it's beat for beat. So what about the villains? So I do have to briefly touch upon the villains. But I can't really go into it. So without spoiling, they are very much fantastic. I can't go full spoilers of who they are because they are tied to the conspiracy and what their motivations are. But it's like
Lenny Kravitz, right?
What?
You have like Lenny Kravitz
Lenny Kravitz
as as the villain, or
Who?
a villain.
Oh,
like, I will say this: the villains are a father-son duo.
Lenny Kravitz is if I remember right, he's like it's like some like black market dude, right? Like some like big black market dude that's like got like his own
Lenny
like island.
Kravitz funny because every time Lenny Kravitz comes up, I can't not think of the race draft skit from Dave Chappelle.
No, Lenny Kravitz is actually okay. He is actually leader of he's a pirate king. He's basically he's the guy that they had to go to talk about in their investigation 009. So he's more of an obstacle, but also kind of an ally. Like, so if you're in your Bond drops, he's kind of that archetype. So it's like this would be like, here it is Bond's first ally, right? If we're gonna have like a Bond adventure in Africa and Bond needs like a powerful ally who can who maybe have some shady stuff but can have access to reinforcements to rescue Bond, this is the guy. And plus the first batch of like new missions for the games are gonna revolve around that. Revolve around Lenny Kravitz's character, Obama.
All right.
Yeah, so Yeah, and like in terms of gameplay, like I would say in terms of flaws in the gameplay, there is some jank.
Okay.
But what I kind of heard a little bit, I haven't delved into it, is that it is kind of the regular IDOS, like the game developers for this game. IO Interactive tend to have that a bit because they make the Hitman games and they try to make them as so many options as possible, and then I would say, like, this is an interesting fact. In terms of difficulty settings, instead of like, easy, normal, hard, the normal is actually called intended difficulty, which I actually love. Because intended means this is what the developers designed the game to be.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, that I would assume that's what normal difficulty would be.
Well, some people would view the like harder difficulty sometimes, but what is the hardest difficulty in the game is called purist. But here's the funny thing about intended.
Okay.
BOD is surprisingly weak.
Huh. Are you all right?
Like, you can get 3 solid hits and you're down in terms of your combat.
Okay.
Where it's like 2 normal, 1 special red attack, another normal. The thing that they would that changes it up is that so for purists, they basically, of course, remove the much like in the Arkham games, because the combat is kind of part of that strand of Arkham games, but it's
like you
parry, instead of focuses. Yeah, it's like, instead of focusing on you dealing with a crowd of guys, instead it's a lot more close combat, one-on-one, multiple guys type deal, where your best attacks are actually grappling guys and doing some hits, grabbing random objects. You could grab like random objects and throw them on the other guy, so which is cool. Like, so the combat is really good. The weakness of the combat system, in my opinion, this is just in comparison to Arkham.
Okay.
Is that it's not really the defensive options, and everything is more limited in a sense. So your attack range will not automatically go to the closest guy nearer to you.
Okay.
So you may get into a lot of missed swings, which means you're open up to attack. Also, you do have the blocking, where if you do block a start at the right timing, you can do an attack, or you can parry it.
Yeah, there's the parry mechanic.
It's more blocking. It's like, if you do it right, you parry to attack. Otherwise, you're blocking. Because they do strings. It's basically you're fighting. Every guy's normal attack is like the equivalent of knives.
How lenient is the parry mechanic?
I can't tell, honestly.
Okay.
I can't. That's the thing. I can't tell. For one thing, the button layout is different. Instead of Y, it's B.
Oh, well. Damn, you use your controller terminology. Never mind.
Oh.
Well, it's like, because I usually play with mouse and keyboard.
Okay,
so.
the stun button.
The stun button.
Okay. Okay, so instead of like you use the button for counter in Arkham's system, just imagine you have to now do it with the B button, with the stun button.
Okay.
Yeah. And then if you have to time it right. It's like, to do a full parry, you have to time it. It's like a timing thing, and I don't understand like the window as much. Otherwise, you're just gonna block.
Is it like?
But you have to time it.
Can you like do it like as soon as they like you know, like the enemies like light up yellow, or like as soon as the punch starts coming
But they
towards
will
you?
light up yellow. I can't tell if it's like right, because sometimes when they hit light up yellow, I can like instantly parry. Other times they light up yellow, I pressed the button, but I did it too quick, much like you with the double jump on Lego Star Wars.
Okay.
And it doesn't register.
Okay.
And then, so another interesting, I would say the weakest part, in my opinion, is the shooting segments. Like the big gunfights. Because, not because, like the shootings, fine, but also it's, again, that weird amount of health. I can't tell how many hits Bond can take, because so one thing they made the shooting on normal enemies intentionally miss
Okay.
a lot of the time. But if you're out of it too much, like they solve it by putting a whole bunch of guys at you. Like,
Okay.
But in intended difficulty, they have Stormtrooper aim, right?
Well,
But like competent Stormtrooper aim, not the Disney Star Wars.
You have to.
So
I know you have the mechanic where you can like slow down time to like get a better shot, right?
it's only for like one shot. It's not like
Oh.
it's not like other games where it slows down, where you could like shoot, where you could take your time, bam, bam, bam. It's enough time for you to line up one shot, take out that shot to either take out an enemy or hit the environment. Hit an environment to take out a bunch of enemies and move on, which I like. I actually like that. I like it where you're not always in slow-mo taking out a bunch
So-
of guys, but that
I'm gonna assume then they want you to prioritize using that mechanic to do like headshots.
yeah. Or like hitting environmental targets. And then also they encourage you to use gadgets, because you can use gadgets in combat or in the shooting segments along with the stealth segments. Oh yeah, and another thing with the gadgets, you only have a limited amount of slots.
Okay.
You can only usually bring two, for most of the game, only two other gadgets, because your wristwatch is, you automatically get a hacking tool, but then you get other gadgets that uses electricity or chemical.
Okay.
But the thing is, you have to pick out which ones you want, and they do different things, and they have like different uses for like the mission I was playing on, like the final stretch, you get a missile pen.
That's great. Missile
You
pen.
you have a pen that's a rocket launcher, a mini rocket launcher.
So I'm assuming then all the gadgets in this game are like the pen missile, like just like fun little things. Like, oh, it's like, Q, what is
Yeah.
this? Q, these are AirPods. No, James, those aren't AirPods. They're hand grenades. Why'd you make them look like AirPods?
Yes.
That's cool, James.
Wait,
Yes,
are the AirPod grenades actually real?
AirPods flashbangs. Flash mines, actually. They're mines. They're worse.
AirPod flash blinds. Okay.
It's really the zoomer of James Bond.
Yes, like so you know how like sometimes you have like a sleep dart mechanic, like shooting sleep darts on that. He doesn't have sleep darts. He have a dart phone that makes you sick.
A dart phone? That's amazing.
Yeah, so like that's actually the build I'm going on for the second to last mission, where I gave him because he's supposed to be appearing like he's posing as a social media like businessman type deal. So I said, okay, dart phone. So I decided to bring gadgets that would fit that aesthetic. So I wanted to use one of the early gadgets, but I didn't have the chance to use it. It's a camera that makes a shockwave. So you can quickly flash a camera. Hi, boom, boom. They go.
Okay. Q.
Like, so I'm gonna.
Bloody hell, Q! What is this? Is this a vape pen? I don't vape. Oh no, James, that's not a vape pen. That's a high power laser that cuts through to like 5 layers of solid steel. Why do you make it look like a vape pen? Why not? So it's like, oh man, how am I gonna get past the guards? Shoot them with the vape pen laser, just blast a hole in their eyes. Well, they can't stop me.
Unfortunately, that laser is actually a watch detachment, so you can't use a vape pen for your lasers.
Oh, okay.
But you can't blind the guards with it.
Oh, okay. Okay, actually,
and it's also used to break locks.
Oh, that's actually really useful then. That laser watch.
It is a useful gadget. But I decided to kind of don't use it for this next part, just because I wanted to kind of, because one, I get the full loadout available, and I just wanted to, like, you know, think like a secret agent. It's like, I don't need a. Why would I need a? Oh, I do need. I probably should have gotten the laser watch, but whatever. I could have thought of something else.
Well, actually, now I'm curious. So, how is the stealth mechanic? Like, is it like how good is what stealth we talking like if you get like spotted, obviously like just like, you know, the bluff mechanic you were talking about, right? But like if you don't use like bluff and like if like is it like, you know, like what people like joke about and they're like you just sneak past the guard like in front of their face and they don't realize? It's like, huh, what was that? Oh, I guess it was just my imagination.
Yeah, it's pretty much on that. It's very similar to that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's still that AAA stealth. It's like
Well, I don't consider that really like a bad thing. That's just more funny to me in whenever that happens.
Yeah,
like, it's like
I don't mind it because it's pretty much the gameplay is purposely built to make you feel like James Bond. Right? Like that's kind of like the goal of the game, is like out of all the James Bond video games, this one feels like the most complete James Bond experience. Where like a lot of the games is mostly are shooters that has the James Bond's elements on it, and then they try to incorporate like stealth sections or like you know, a more cinematic story, but it's still like in the core of the gameplay, it's a shooter in a James Bond game. Like, and that's nothing wrong with that. But this one, the IO Interactive was clearly focused on making a pure James Bond game in general. So you get a lot more like, what do you expect in James Bond games? Going to fancy locations or like these beautiful locations, and you are like looking at the graphics. Like, I would say the graphics are beautiful. Like, I only had one graphical bug so far. I did have crashes and other weird technical issues, but most of the time it's like, it's still the first couple of weeks. Like hiccups. It didn't really impact my experience because, like, oh man, the character models are like fantastic. It is so well done. It feels like, yes, this is AAA gaming. And it just sells on that, on the atmosphere, like with the locations, and then I'm just thinking about it. Like, the music also feels good. Like, listening to the music, it feels like I'm listening to the Bond soundtrack. And the opening song, awesome. It is an awesome opening beat. And then, what else? I need there's something else. My brain.
Actually, can hold that thought real quick. I just need to use the
Okay.
restroom real quick. I've been holding it in for a bit. I'll be right back though. I'll be right back. I promise.
So let me go. I'm just reading the gaming chat.
Another Day was S tier. Just getting.
Yeah. I put it. Okay. So in terms of the ranking, that's why I put it on top
I
of.
don't
D.
even think it deserves like in a legitimate like. Is it a good movie? I don't even think it deserves D.
I can understand
B or
why. I can. I just think of it as a film, like for me, it's like the top of the bad films. Like it is so dumb. It is so nonsensical. It is charming.
It's Genghis would love.
Oh yeah, he would. He's gonna love it.
For
the whole race swap storyline.
We can't. Let's keep that. Let's wait until we actually see it. Yes. Gosh, that was a beautiful storyline. Just beautiful. Can never be done again. Can never be done again. But oh, did you see what I posted?
Yeah, Caesar something. Yeah,
But
like in terms of Bond, also like on the ranking, what do you think of my rankings?
I like Thunderball. All right, let's hear. I don't remember from Mushroom Films. I kind of had that in the background.
Yeah, that was the one you had in the back. That's the one you have.
Surprisingly high.
What you guys talk about?
Wait, what? Oh, just my Bond rankings.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really like Octopussy.
That's still a funny name.
I would move up Dr. No, I'd probably put at like somewhere in A tier. Thunderball and Octopussy would probably switch places. The Thunderball would be an A tier.
Let me see here.
For me, it's for me with the Thunderball. The main problem with that is the water segments, the underground water segments. Not because it was very impressive, but too long.
I agree. I think it was just kind of, for me. I felt like it was just a little bit of a slow burn, tension kind of thing.
Oh, hold on. I'm looking at your rankings right now. I remember. Okay, so I remember catching tiny bit of GoldenEye once on TV. Just a tiny bit.
That's the one you need to see. Like
I
for
know.
me, like the top.
Everyone always, whenever people talk about James Bond, they always talk about like, oh man, GoldenEye. Oh, it's so good. I gotta watch that like in its entirety. Cause I caught like a tiny bit of it on TV.
Sean Bean plays the bad guy,
and he's gonna die because it's Sean Bean.
He's the second best James Bond villain next to the hypothetical Nick Cage Bond villain.
I see.
Yeah.
Also, that said, so I don't know. I don't like. I keep hearing everyone saying GoldenEye is really that good. That said, I think Casino Royale should be bumped up just a little bit higher, or just a little bit above, just for the opening alone. I gotta say, man, what's the song?
I can't.
But that song though, the opening song.
GoldenEye. I'm sorry, GoldenEye for me has a better. You know my name.
You know my name. Thank you. That is a fantastic song. I love You Know My Name. That's a fantastic
for me.
James Bond song.
GoldenEye has like the most iconic, in my opinion, my personal. That theme song of GoldenEye is stuck in my head a lot more than You Know My Name. It is really good.
I've heard GoldenEye before.
GoldenEye.
I've heard the song GoldenEye before, but like, You Know My Name is just, that's a powerful song, man. I can listen to that anytime, any day, man. It's great. I love You Know My Name. Like,
It's not my favorite, but I really like Living Daylights.
Living Daylights.
Oh yeah, Living Daylights was also
Living
good.
Daylights.
Living Daylights.
Actually, you know what? Now I'm curious. Where would you, you're like, if you're ranking Bond songs, where would you put First Light?
I would put it on the upper tiers. I need to kind of re-listen to the songs, because for example, if I'm gonna do songs, Skyfall is gonna be up there.
Skyfall's really good.
Skyfall.
Don't get me wrong.
Skyfall
the song
is like another
is really good.
My top two would probably be GoldenEye and Skyfall. But Living Daylights is also really good. World Is Not Enough and Tomorrow Never Dies are really good. From Russia with Love, Dr. No do not have an opening track. Russia Love has like the ending track, but it's like a licensed song.
Okay.
I
mean, they're technically all licensed songs, so.
Well, as in it wasn't made for the film. It was outside of the film.
I see.
Die Another Day is ironically also very fun.
It's Die Another Day. Gosh, that had such a tone change once the song.
That was it was during the song. You see the visual of what's going on compared to what the song is.
That was such a serious standard Bond intro, and then you had the music, and then you had okay, cool, they're doing the prisoner change. He has these cool facial scars, and then the rest of the movie just fucking somersaults. Yeah.
But the thing is that you get your Bond opening. He gets into prison, into being tortured on screen. You're seeing him going through torture sessions because it's North Korea. Meanwhile, the introduction song is being played. And it has dancing digital girl.
We should. How about this? We should plan for Die Another Day pretty soon. That'd be such a fun.
Sure. I'll
either stream or do it offline or whatever.
Sure, I'll be down to watch it with you guys.
You cannot look up anything about that.
Okay.
All
right.
You can't look it up. Nothing.
You have to go in completely blind.
Sure, man.
Other than what we just mentioned, just the beginning parts, you only know.
No, just what we mentioned.
Okay.
This you cannot like literally. I cannot impress you how important it is for you to avoid spoilers for this like 40-year-old movie.
Well, it's
You
actually
get
more
some
than 20
stuff
years
you
old because it's.
not get away with nowadays.
But anyway, so let's just go back to First Light. What you
Light.
can get away with. So like Bond is still.
Okay. To interrupt a little bit, it's getting late for me. I gotta sleep. Y'all have a good night.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Oh wait,
But
hold on, wait. I'm sorry to do this. Was Diner Day the one where they got what's his name? What's the actor again? Who's the current Bond for that movie? I was like Brosnan,
Pierce
right?
Brosnan.
Yeah, was that the movie where they had Pierce Brosnan in front of like a funny green screen like tidal wave surfing
Yes.
thing? Okay, that's the only thing I remember catching on TV
Okay.
of that movie. That's like the only thing I remember catching on TV once. It's like there's Pierce Brosnan like on a green screen on the big tidal wave. So.
And trying to sell that up. So yeah, I would say for First Light, in terms of in terms of story to rank among the films, right now an A. The only weakness in the story so far is the Bond girl.
The Bond girl. Okay.
She's not awful. Like, she's a good character so far, and like, she's not there a lot. At the beginning.
Okay.
I honestly would have liked more of her at the beginning, and I don't. And they're pointing to her being a femme fatale, and I don't think they're gonna. I did look up spoilers on the stories, so general stuff. I don't think they kind of go into who she is even part of.
Oh, okay. So she's not like a.
So, like,
she's not really like a.
I think
a Vesper Lynn kind of character.
She's more. It seems like the idea is that, like, the idea of the story is that she's involved, like, she's doing also infiltrating stuff.
Okay.
And hey, SGD, and
Konbanwa Bakano Namaka.
yeah,
Thank you.
and like, so what the Bond girl Isola is doing, like, she is seems to be like a rival agent doing other stuff, but she is more of a veteran than Bond, so she's getting ahead of him a lot more.
Okay.
So I don't know yet. It seems like it's going to be a lot more in the finale as the game goes on, where you see their relationship bloom. But I kind of would have liked her to show up a bit more early on.
Oh, okay.
Maybe when we got into Africa, but it kind of makes sense in the story. It's just more of like to make the stronger connection with Bond part.
Okay. I see.
That I don't think. Maybe I'll change my mind later on, but because this game does have a lot of things to do, like trying to set up this new Bond in this new universe, how this Bond operates and how he gets a connection with like MI6 and all the people there and all that stuff. So yeah, I would say go play it. I've been glazing this game, unlike some people on Twitter. On Twitter, you know, the people that we should always listen to.
Okay, we're gonna be honest. A lot. It just seems like, especially on social media, video game discourse is just garbage because no one's actually talking about the actual fucking game. They just
I don't understand.
Did you know that the Halo ring in the Combat Evolved remake is too big, even though it's actually the perfect size, and in the Combat Evolved original version it was too small?
It was too big? Oh gosh, no. Oh.
It's the correct size now, but it's too big compared to the original game.
Oh, Halo Studios, how dare you!
It doesn't matter that the art director of Combat Evolved literally proved that years before the remaster was announced that the ring was too small in Combat Evolved.
Oh, Halo Studios.
Like this one,
How
like
dare you?
speaking of Bond, like this is kind of silly to me. This tweet, like I put it in backroom, where it's like, what is wrong with Moneypenny?
What about her?
She's not ugly. Like the graphics were great.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Moneypenny.
Wait, hold on. Where is she again?
She's the
there she is.
007. Like
she's fine. She's
fine. In game, her in-game model, she looks fine. She looks like that cute nerdy girl in The Office.
People are pretending Cortana looked good in Halo 4 to rag on the new Cortana face. Like,
no,
Cortana's never looked good under 343.
Cortana in Halo 4 is just funny though, because I
need to. Because I thought she looked fine in Halo 4.
Cortana in
She's definitely a downgrade from Halo 3 Cortana in Halo 4.
I think honestly Cortana looked the best in Halo 3. Cortana in Halo 4, like graphically, obviously looks better, but what always makes me laugh is just every time I see Cortana in Halo 4, it's just did they make her boobs bigger? Damn, girl!
Yeah.
Are those hips narrower than before? Oh my goodness, you are. I mean, like, look, I know people always found you sexy, but like, goodness, girl, who are you trying to impress?
I don't care about the improvements they made to a figure. Her face was a downgrade to me, and that's more important.
Ah.
Alright, I'm looking. Wait, is this?
Something about a Halo 5 face just looks off for some reason. Like, what do you guys do? And then Halo Infinite.
So, okay, which one is Halo?
If you find
Halo
her with
4 is bottom center.
if she's got big bursting hips, that's Halo 4.
I'm looking at the faces. Is like honestly, out of all of them, her face is actually the best.
I honestly like how she looked in like Halo 3.
Maybe her neck's too long, but
well, then again, Halo 2 anniversary, like the anniversary graphics for Halo 2 is pretty good. I like that Cortana.
If we're talking about Halo 3, I'm assuming that's the Halo 3 one, the bottom left, right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Like her nose looks a little bit smushed. Like it looked like she got punched in the face.
All of them gameplay except the Halo 5 and Halo 2 Anniversary, but then Halo 2 Anniversary wasn't done by the guys who did the remaster, it was done by Blur.
Yeah.
So it's kind of not really fair to compare it to the other ones, because the rest were done by the same people making the rest of the game.
And also, that's a CGI cutscene.
True, that is a CGI cutscene, so... But Cortana and Halo 4.
Like, that's...
I see what you mean, Chinggis.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like Cortana in Halo 4, I remember booting up the game.
She's more perky in Halo 3. And I guess Halo 4 is like, here's what a woman's boobs actually look like when she's not wearing clothes.
But and then the alpha, like the replacement Cortana.
The weapon.
Oh yeah, they call it a weapon.
I forgot about, oh my goodness, they went horny.
Yeah, you're looking at Cortana from Halo 4. Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh. Like, again, I knew
never
people...
liked Halo 4 Cortana's design.
Again, I knew people found...
I think that, her body is actually, is worse than, her face is fine, her body sucks. I'm so, what the...
Again, it's just fun.
It looks like they brought in a porn artist.
I knew people found Cortana hot, but my goodness.
343 is just struggled with Cortana's face because she looks off for some reason in Halo 5, then off for some reason in Halo Infinite and there's two different Cortana appearances. I just think this studio wasn't good with faces. Even Johnson looks a bit off in the remake.
I don't understand what's wrong with the face in 4.
She
Maybe
she looks fine in Halo 4. Like I think the face looks fine in Halo 4. I just find the body really funny because it's like they really
the only
lead
thing I
into
can
the.
criticize in terms of fate is the neckline, but they made her.
It's
They
just
made
more.
the head smaller than the. Her head is smaller than the body they gave her. It literally looks like a porn image.
It is really funny that they just.
Is a tiny head too big, too small for a big fat body, or is a big fat body too big for a tiny head?
I don't know, and I don't know how we got the. Yeah, well, this is Bond, so talking about women.
You were talking about the Bond girls and how like people are.
Yeah, they look beautiful. All of them look beautiful. Like M looks good. Like the Bond girl looks good.
They look
Moneypenny
fine.
looks good.
I think all the characters look fine.
Like in comparison to what Sony puts out, like in that tweet, it's like they look way better. Like just because of this game took 7 years to make, and it shows. Like 7 years development.
I'm gonna be honest. I think a lot the characters in like the Sony games are fine. I'm gonna be honest.
No. Like the reason, and I look, when I say that specifically, like I did mention this before, it's because of for their lighting engine. Like
obviously
they're not
like
putting in the time. It's not the model. It's,
like you compare it to like the actress. Like you could clearly tell like they're not doing a good job with the lighting more than anything else. But like even then, like it's fine.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. It's fine. Like I think go like at the end of the day, half this video game half the discourse on social media about like female characters in video games just boils down to, was it made by a Japanese studio? No. Well, then it must be bad. How dare you?
Well,
my goodness.
No. Here's the thing. Here's the flow chart. Is the chick hot?
Oh, true.
No. Was it made by a Japanese studio or like an Asian studio? No. Bad. Like it's like you got like.
Also,
Yes, comment.
Also, then they use the actress photo from like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
and it's a shot.
That's true. Like, discourse on gaming on social media is just a whole bunch of nothing burgers. People just want to circle jerk themselves to believe.
And also, like, I don't know how much motion capture is used in the Asian studios compared to the Western studios. Western studios care about a lot more. Like, I was watching a video about the differences. I think it was a video Serena recommended. And that video kind of points out is that the goal of having motion capture is that the Western studios care so much about making sure that the actors can emote on the character model, like in the subtle ways that you can recognize
Yeah, I think
a performance.
the problem is like you don't. I guess the studios don't realize that you don't need them to be 1-to-1 like games like Destiny.
Yeah.
Motion capture actors were generally separate from the voice actors, so they do the body movements and the facial movements as one guy, and then they'd be voiced by a completely different person. Like Lance Reddick did not do the motion capture or facial capture for Zavala. That was done by a different guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like in Alan Wake 2, the Alan Wake for Alan Wake 2, they had the voice actor who did Alan Wake back in 2010 and still voice him, but they had a different actor do basically the actual character model and face.
It kind of feels like to me that just a lot of people still want to like try to like do this like whole like culture war thing with gaming discourse with the woman and all that, when like most people don't care. they're not gonna care. They don't. like your average, you're the average person, like your most average ass person who wants to pick up like 00 First Light. It's gonna look at like the characters and go, yeah, they look fine.
Yeah. And now
I think I saw this thing of like we keep seeing certain things keep putting up in gaming. I can't remember what the person was talking about. They said like I was taught this in game design. The reason why it still happened, like, and that was a bad thing to do. As in, like, taught in game design is a bad thing to do. Do not do it. People are still doing it. Why? Because it's still the same people working in the games. The new blood hasn't come in to replace them. So that's probably why we're seeing. There's no conspiracy to make people do this thing in games. It's the same people. This is what they do. No one's come to replace them yet.
Yeah, it takes a while, and it takes a whole pipeline, and like you, and also like the big studios are not retaining people because of the corporate model is not really much about like bringing in talent and keeping talent.
It's like the people who stick around are not going to be new talent. It's like the new talent come in and they go out when the contract goes out. Well, people who are like more set and doing older techniques are the ones who have the long-term contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and in order to have like the quality high budget quality that people wanted back in the day, you need the old talent to stick around for years.
This discourse in gaming is just, especially on social media, it's just so disingenuous. But you know what's not disingenuous though is 80 gigabytes minimum requirement for 007 First Light. Gonna be honest, I expected worse. No, I won't lie.
It's actually lower on I think it's lower on the consoles.
Oh, of course the console is gonna be less, and you know the PC they don't optimize it, so you know. But either way, like, not gonna lie, I was expecting like, I was expecting like 100 gigabytes for First Light. Like, oh my gosh, because like, what's it like fucking God of War Ragnarok? Gosh, the requirements for that game on PC. It's like, what is it again? It's like 190 gigabytes storage minimum required. Like that's
nice are
ridiculous.
pulling up the image of the actress compared of Isla compared to her model.
Oh yeah, she looks, yeah, the model looks fine. Like the model, like that specific version, the model, like, obviously she's got a lot more like makeup on and stuff. But like,
yeah,
she's fine.
Because this is, I know it's basically after a ball. It's like that later that night.
The in-game model looks a little bit more chiseled in the face.
It could be a bit of the lighting too.
So
yeah, it is
more attractive.
Yeah, well, the lighting,
more attractive.
the context of the lighting in that one, it's at night and low light office.
And you know, to be fair, the more chiseled jawline on her does kind of probably add like more like threatening, like kind of vibe from her. So,
and it's not that much. It's like
no, like she's fine. She is perfectly fine. It's not like
she's not just fine. They're both gorgeous. So
yeah, she's very pretty, but like the point is like not every character's got to be something that like you look at and go, I can't beat my meat to it. This sucks. Ugh.
I think Serena. I'm sorry. I think someone put it best that it probably a bunch of goodness complaining.
I can't jerk off to this. This is trash. Ugh.
Well, speaking of gooners, yes. Oh, sorry.
The flow chart, like, is the character attractive? Yes. Can I look up their skirt? No. Trash.
Trash.
So speaking of gooners, yes, which franchise they love gooning to the most?
I
Stellar
mean,
Blade.
My Little
Blade.
Pony.
Pomni.
In terms of video games,
That's what
older
Stellar-
franchise.
Well, to be fair, to be
Claire,
fair.
That one Hello Kitty game where Kitty White gets to drive a tank.
Oh, true.
Okay, smart Alex. That was we get
All right.
segueing.
To be fair, a lot of Resident Evil characters in general look pretty fine. So
Yeah. And Jill magically doesn't age anymore.
I mean, fine or fine.
both
Yeah.
fine and fine.
Well, Final Fight is connected to Street Fighter, so yes, it counts. It's like part of Street Fighter franchise.
It's also really funny. I just wanted to mention this. It's also really funny when it comes to Resident Evil that like everyone's like, oh my gosh, the female character's gotta stay young, otherwise wrinkles. Ada's not attractive anymore. I can't go into this. But like the minute they like make Leon Peepaw in the new Resident Evil game, all of them are like, oh my gosh, Peepaw Leon's hot. Jeez. Oh.
You know,
And then as soon as they gave Jill pants,
Oh yeah, as soon as they gave Jill pants, like,
She's oh my god, she's wearing skirts.
scorts. But
why is she? She's not wearing a tube top. Why she's not wearing a tube top?
I don't know. But anyways, does anyone wear tube tops though in Degeneration Comet?
No.
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 0 out of
No.
10. Not interested. Get out of here.
But Claire's in it though.
don't care.
Yeah, but I'm
Claire
not.
Okay,
and
she
Lee-
must be in the tube top or a bikini
Look,
or
I don't
surrender
care who-
or raptor.
Look,
Did she get
I-
get wrapped in tentacles?
you got to. You
I
gotta
don't
think.
know who Claire is. You're gonna have to try harder.
You gotta- and Leon in this movie together.
I know Leon, Ada, and Jill, and that's it.
Oh, you serious? Okay, Claire is.
Of course, I know who Claire is.
Okay.
Yeah, but is
Okay.
Do you think
Yep.
I actually play the games? I don't play the Resident Evil games. I know who the characters are.
but Comet is Leon big muscle Peapod though that all the ladies are
No.
fawning over. Well, then I'm not interested.
No, I was gonna say, but I would recommend this game by this really big man who keep talking about Leon and how the movie had Leon and Claire finally talking to each other, and soon he'll be an uncle.
What? So is Chris in this game or what? In this movie or what?
No,
Well, then I'm not interested.
but yeah, but this movie was released. What's my name? This movie was released in 2008.
Okay.
A few weeks after the Resident Evil live action movie at that time. What's it called? Resident Evil. It was something. It was one of the live action Resident Evil movie. Like it's kind of funny. They have to like make clear, like, no, this is not set within that.
Resident Evil
movie.
Extinction, which was 2007, not 2008.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. No, sorry. Yeah, you're right. But yeah,
Well, I gotta head to bed, so
All right.
have a good night, guys.
Have a good night, Ninja.
Night, man.
so
Hey,
yeah.
do I sound better?
A little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of depends, because sometimes you'll sound better, and other times it sounds like you're just suffering, man, and it makes me feel bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm here to buy a Bogner
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair statement today.
Yeah, like there, you sound like you're having a rough time, man.
Which is funny, because right now I'm not feeling any pain.
Hmm. But
I really hope this isn't something that lasts for a long time. I
I
miss, like,
I hope
my
so.
voices.
I hope so too, man. I hope
Oh,
so too.
gosh, no. Oh, my gosh. No, that was a bad Megatron. Oh, my gosh.
Is I thought you were trying to do chuckles for a bit there.
Bad it is, man. Oh, gosh, the squid. Egg.
Oh
It's the
gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's the Daisy
Megatron
can't
is-
do that. That makes me the new leader.
This is making me legit feel bad, man. Oh my goodness.
I bet,
Megatron
man.
is dying. I Starscream declare myself new leader of the Decepticons. Autobots, shut up.
Starscream, shut up. Actually, but anyways, is Starscream in Degeneration Comet?
No.
What then? Why?
No, but yeah.
Well, then you gotta convince me to watch this movie. Why should I watch this movie if there's not gonna be Starscream?
So the plot of the movie that it's at 1 year after the original Resident Evil 4, but before Resident Evil, like I think a year before Resident Evil 5.
Okay.
And the main character is like, it started out with Claire Redfield, who is now a member of a non-government of TerraSave, a non-government organization devoted to, handles search and rescue of chemical and viral terrorist attack.
Hmm.
And and protesting against corporations suspected of human rights violations and virus testing. 'Cause,
Okay.
thanks Umbrella. Thanks Umbrella.
Thanks, Umbrella. Very cool.
And Claire arrived, and they arrived at this airport. Claire arrived at the airport where there's a protest against this pharmaceutical company called Will Pharma.
Will Pharma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Who did some things in India? Were accused of some things they were doing in India, human testing and such.
I see. Are they a secret branch of Umbrella?
No, but they're researching now, making vaccines for the T
Okay.
virus, and so now got their hands on the T virus.
Oh, okay.
And while Claire waiting, she meets this totally not evil blonde Englishman.
Hmm. All right.
Listen, okay, and to move on, we get introduced to this the most stereotypical politician, unlikable politician imaginable.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah. And then we switch over to this plane with this guy who's obviously not feeling well, got dark veins running up his neck and looking kind of pale.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and everybody's are you all right, sir? No, yeah, I'm all right. I'm right. I'm like, wait, hold on. It's been how many years after the raccoon incident? And nobody's picking up on the signs here.
I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah. That same plane crashed. Later, that same plane crashed into the airport. Zombies pour out.
All right. Of
And
course.
before that plane crashed, everybody suddenly start getting infected in the airport. So that's fun.
Hmm.
They have to save the child. And cause so that incident caused them to call in the STR
Okay.
and the Marines.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't, and then he, cause they need extra backup. And guess who the government sends?
Is it my boy Leon?
Yeah, and the interesting about the Leon is like it got different characterization compared to like in that game. He's in this game he's much more like a bland like action hero, grizzle type.
All right.
He doesn't do. Yeah, he doesn't do his one-liners.
Aww. What's the point of Leon then if he's not gonna make his stupid quips? That's the charm of Leon.
Yeah.
Johnny really should be speaking.
Nick, you have to stop. You keep making me feel really bad for you, man. I'm genuinely feeling like terrible right now. It's like, oh gosh.
I mainly kind of find it a little funny. Just sick Megatron.
It's kind of funny, but like at first it's funny, but then like not even halfway it just goes, that's your voice being strained, and I just feel really bad. Oh my
It doesn't
goodness.
feel so strained, like compared to yesterday, though.
It's probably the medication kicking in.
That's probably why it is. That said, I need you to be sanctified. Starscream, get over here so I can kick your ass.
No. In fact, no. I won't. You're sick. There's nothing you can do about it, Megatron.
Oh yeah. Goes up to Starscream. It just coughs it, just sneezes at its face. And now you're addicted to.
Shit, got me there. Anyways, I was saying, as I was saying though, what's the point of having Leon if he's not gonna do his silly quips? That's what I like about the character.
So, fun fact: Leon in the movie is voiced by Paul George Mercer,
Okay.
who voiced the Merchant in Resident Evil 4, the old Resident Evil 4. Wait, hold on. Oh, he voices both the Merchant and Leon in the old Resident Evil 4. Huh. And of course, Claire is voiced by Allison Court.
Okay.
Who voiced the original voice actor Ric Clair for the original Resident Evil 2 games and subsequent games until R2 Remake. Also, if anyone saw public PBS in America, she was also the host for the Big Comfy Couch back in the day.
Alright.
But that's funny, but yeah, moving on. Leon arrives and he gives him a quick. What's strange that after all this time, like these people, he had to like give the SRT team that he's taking in, like how to kill zombies. You figured that'd be part of training after Raccoon City, as standard. You know, stand up, shoot in the head, and shoot in the head. Don't waste bullets, stuff like that. They go in. Oh, and this is where we introduce the character Angela, voiced by Laura Bailey. She's gonna be a point later.
Okay.
Yeah, and they go in, rescue the senator and the Englishman. They go and rescue the senator and other civilians. The senator, of course, abandons the child and runs away.
Okay.
The Marines come in and take care of everything. You know, and we later learn that when Wilson brought in vaccines to help with the inoculate everyone before the T-virus spreads too much.
Mm-hmm.
We learned that this. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
We learned that that's what pharma. The vaccines would have came out sooner. Ones for TerraSave protesting.
Okay.
Because it turned out, and Claire does not take this well because she was like, oh, we effed up.
Hmm. All right.
Yeah. So and the vaccines, as Leon and Claire talk to each other and catch up. The vaccine trucks were bombed, and it turns out that one possible suspect was a victim, an old research doctor, and a victim of who lost his family in the Raccoon City incident, and Angela's brother, Frederick. Curtis Miller. Was possibly behind it.
All right.
And we go. And as Leon and Claire investigate, they learn that essentially we eventually learned that there's a big conspiracy going on, and the Englishman was a former Umbrella researcher who stole the viruses and data.
Oh.
Cleared his
Umbrella.
who cleared his name. Like, got a new identity. Worked for he also stole the G virus. Then starting to create a new identity for himself. Worked for Real Pharma. With the vaccine, and started making vaccines for everything. While on the side, he was trying to, he caused these outbreaks as a demonstration to sell to a dictatorial to sell to a potential customer a dictatorial president in the I forgot it was in the Middle East or South. I think it was in the Middle East.
Okay.
And now, of course, Angela Burr found out about this and tried to show the truth by infecting himself with the G virus. And he went monster and had to kill him. And we later learned that they tried to lay hints that the senator was in on it, but he wasn't in on it. He just had stocks in the company.
Ah, okay. He's unknowingly supported this. Ah.
Yeah, he just told the Englishman Frederick was behind all of it. He was just trying to use the company to sell his product, sell the virus and the vaccine.
Okay.
And then they captured Frederick, and later on the senator mysteriously died after resigning when he was discovered inside trading. And on the computer, a bunch of files were encrypted files were being deleted automatically, and one of them says Tricell, which is the villain in Resident Evil 5.
Oh, okay.
Abandoned in the destroyed research facility, Will Farm, which got bought out by Tricell. We see Tricell's hazard workers getting the remains of the infected Curtis and storing the crate before taking it off somewhere.
All right.
Setting up for Resident Evil 5.
Buy Resident Evil 5.
Yeah. What's funny about this is the first animated movie they did Evil.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Let's see. And it was released in America in 2008. And what I find interesting, like how, like compared, like of course they were using like the old models,
All right.
like the old design. And so there's like a bit of a
So they're just
wrongness.
so they're just using the game models in the movie.
Yeah, I believe so. And there's like something like you ever saw like a CGI and there's something wrong, but you can't put your finger on it?
Was it a canniness? Okay.
Like I can't the movements.
Hmm.
It was like watching because I like watching a video game cutscene from the old Resident Evil games.
I haven't really played much of the old Resident Evil games.
Well, not old, but like
No, so like just some like jank in the animation. Is that what you're saying?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but like the plot is like nothing to write home about. You know, standard Resident Evil stuff.
Hmm.
Well, a bit generic, but it's a fun, popcorn B movie.
Okay.
Got it is all the standard Resident formula. There's an outbreak, conspiracy, the self-destruct sequence that always happen at every Resident Evil game. Well,
It really feels like Resident Evil just has a hard time being translated into movies. That's
yeah, I heard that the movie's gonna be hit and miss. It's not bad.
honestly, that just makes me more eager to watch the new one coming out soon. I'm very eager to see what that's all about. But
I'm still curious how they translate into a stage play though.
Japan finds a way. As
I mean, they turned Gundam 00 into a stage play.
well, there you go. If they could turn Gundam into a stage play, they can turn Resident Evil into a stage play. They left their plays over there, Comet. They left their theater.
Yes, they're much more cultured than us.
Well, it depends on what kind of culture we're talking about. So
I was thinking so. I was thinking
all of them. Oh, I see. All of them.
It's not that the Japanese are more cultured, it's the Japanese do not fear being cultured.
Oh, I see.
Funny you mentioned that. Resident Evil doesn't translate like when I said it felt like went to those standard Resident Evil video game thing. Originally, this movie was meant to be a sidequel to Resident Evil 5.
A what? Psycho?
Well, not
I've never heard anyone use that term before.
I'm sorry, my brain's not working right. I meant it would be a game set along Resident Evil 5.
Okay.
Before it returned, it was.
This game, I need you, Daddy.
Damn it, Nick. Not now. I'm busy.
Shit.
Get Soundwave to help you.
Doing stuff.
Well, so am I.
Yeah, but you're not as important as him.
So Degeneration.
Yes.
So yeah, it started out life as a sequel to Resident Evil 4,
Okay.
proposed by producer Hiroyuki Kobayashi.
Kobayashi.
To run parallel Resident Evil 5, but
Okay.
following on the PlayStation port. But Sony became aware of the project and suggested a film collaboration with Sony Pictures.
Ah.
so it was greenlit in 2006, and by the end of the year, and they worked 2 years they worked 2 years on this.
Mm-hmm.
They brought Kamiya and Shotaro Suga on board. The performance was tested with CG animation, and originally, and it wasn't supposed to be in the same universe in the console games, but Kamiya insisted on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then it was like unique at the time, as previous Resident Evil spin-offs had a wide degree of creative freedom.
Okay.
As essentially because they're not canonical. So like the comic books were not canonical. The books, the S.V. Perry books adaptations were not canonical. This was canonical, and of course the live action movies. This was like the first film where like it's canon within the universe.
Okay.
So, and of course they use motion capture.
All right.
Yeah, but like I said, it's not the story is not about just like a standard Resident Evil story. Except that the real farmer wasn't evil. They just hired a former Umbrella researcher who spies out arguments.
Umbrella.
Yeah, I
Yes?
give the guy credit. When he called him, when he was talking to his customer, he's like, look, forget about the G virus. It's too unpredictable. You don't want it. Okay. I'm like, wow, I'm a researcher with common sense. Usually they'd be like, I'm gonna inject this G virus into a Tyrannosaurus Rex and give it machine gun arms.
Well, why not? Why wouldn't you do that?
Nothing bad ever happens. Next day, it escaped.
Well, of course it escaped. That's just part of the course, Comet. That's just what's gonna happen. Sometimes you gotta create a monstrosity and just let it run loose. I don't know what you're freaking out about.
Yeah, but yeah, I think like that overall that's a pretty good movie. Not. And the only thing that's kind of strange is that it's been like 8 years since the Raccoon City incident. You feel people would be more prepared for zombies at this point, and not be surprised that they don't drop when you shoot them in the body.
Zombies!
Or you see like a dead body, you just don't body laying on the ground. You just don't immediately go check on it.
You'll thank me when the zombies rise up. You'll thank me.
Zombie!
Okay. I actually, you can actually kind of do a bit of a sick Optimus more than anything else.
That's ironic, considering I thought my Optimus was sounded worse.
Well, no, that's what I mean. Like you could do a sick Optimus. That doesn't make me feel bad. But when you do a sick Megatron, I know, you gotta, mess around with your voice, and it makes me feel bad.
Thanks for taking a day off. I can't lead any yet. Alright, what are we watching? Optimus in a robe on the couch and everyone right in trashy TV.
Alright, we're watching this cool.
Alright, what are we watching?
We're watching Attack of the Giant Tarantula.
Oh, wait a minute. turn to something else. You know how I feel about spiders.
But what was I say?
I just,
Oh, go ahead.
I just wish this. I know Resident Evil like it. I know Resident Evil, like is it like a beat, like love it, like the whole like art size, but they.
Yes, babe, I did NyQuil.
Oh my goodness, you can't keep doing this.
They-
Okay, I'm starting to go from feeling bad to just going, oh my gosh, you gotta stop.
they, they didn't have to make the politicians the senator so unlikable.
Well, that's the charm of Resident Evil. The politician's gonna just be comedically. Fuck! Cannot talk. Comedically evil.
He like he just like he was holding a child, and as soon as he saw a chance, he just yeet the child.
Well, of course he would, because that's just what politicians do in real life.
And
You eat babies? No, I said I yeet babies.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be all like George Bush on over there. But what was it? How did you watch this movie? Do you have like a DVD or something like that?
YouTube, you can rent it on YouTube.
Oh, you can rent it on YouTube. Okay, how much?
Like,
Let's.
I think like $2 to $4.
All right, hold on. Let's see what we're working with. You know, Resident Evil.
I know, they also made a poor mobile game.
Yeah,
And
that's, which I thought you were gonna talk about because you've been on a streak about talking about the games, because you've been playing all the games, Resident Evil games. So I thought, damn, did you find a way to like emulate a mobile game?
No, I just found a Resident Evil timeline. I'm gonna.
Also,
I'm like, oh.
Also, yeah, to rent it, it's $3.99, so $4. If you want to buy the movie, though, it's $12.99. So 13. Would you say the movie's worth $13? Mr. Black Comet. Is it worth $13?
I say it's a renter.
It's a renter.
Opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just yeah.
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 Well, I'm not gonna lie. You already didn't really give me a good feeling about it when you said that Leon's not doing his stupid ass one-liner quips.
Well, I think this is before they. Did he do one-liner quips in the original Resident Evil 4? Or no?
Yeah, I believe. Like that's what people like about Leon. It's that he makes these stupid ass like one-liner quips every time. Like he's like gotta fight like someone. Like oh there's like a. Like was it like in the new Resident Evil game, right? Like there's like a zombie doctor, right? And he kills the doctor and he just goes, "Sorry, I'm gonna need a second opinion." It's like, shut up, Leon. That's so stupid. I love you. I can't hate you, Leon, but shut up.
Yeah, I think when they made it more like that generic, like I seen things, I survived Raccoon City.
Well, it's funny, cause like Leon, what was it? Cause like Leon, especially in the new Resident Evil game, feels so much like that, like grizzled, I've seen things kind of guy, but at the same time, he still finds the time to do those stupid ass like quips that I love. Just sorry, I'm gonna need a second opinion.
I was somewhere And you're probably constantly thinking, how do I incorporate a backflip into this?
Well, Peepaw Leon's too old to do a backflip now. That's why he has the axe to just parry everything. so, so like Peepaw Leon, right? Like he sees like I don't know, like what's the big ass dude again? From the Resident Evil games. Was it
X.
Yeah, Mr. He's the X dude. Is it Mr. X, right? Am I saying that right?
Mr. X.
Thank you, Megatron.
X.
You know, like Leon would see Mr. Rex again, and he would just go, "Oh, sorry, oh, never thought I'd run into you again," or some I don't know, like some stupid ass that like he defeats like he says stupid lines, but that's the charm of Leon. I like it when he does that stuff like that. It's like so I'm not gonna lie, honestly, if Leon's not doing his silly ass quips, I'm not interested. I'm really not interested. So
Yeah, like I said, not bad. Just a little generic. You know, just
I just want to be pure.
I just want to be pure. Yeah. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Is there just a place where I can look up all of Leon's one-liners?
I'm pretty sure that someone made a YouTube video with all his one-liners.
There's Resident Evil Wiki. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm using. There's a timeline.
Hold on.
Let's see.
I'm trying to find all his silly ass quips.
Dad scream, I need soup.
Here, here's Megatron. I made you soup. It's special.
Just says get a job.
Oh,
Thank you, Dad scream.
I'm not looking forward to this.
To what?
No.
Thank you, Starscream. Just so you know, I'll have your passive aggressiveness is some other time.
Chungus, he said get a job. You have to be careful around who you say that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, okay, so now I'm just looking at the timeline. After Degeneration, before Resident Evil 5, the Resident Evil Infinite Darkness.
I see. Oh yes, here we go. I found a website that just has a bunch of his stupid ass quips. Didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph? It's like, oh, when was the last time you brushed your teeth? Funny, I don't remember getting an invitation. Well, that's my cardio for the week. I don't have time for pest control. Wait, this is Leon's like one-liner after he beats the fucking giant ass spider. I missed that Raccoon City hospitality. It's like, oh my goodness. Like,
Starscream, who's at the door?
No one, you're hallucinating.
Are you sure? I thought I could see you talking to someone.
Don't worry, Megatron. Go back to sleep.
Tell them to go away.
oh, hold on.
To need the entry shower, complete with a custom seat.
Oh my god, hold on. Here we go. Oh, here we go. This, man, I love Leon's stupid ass quips. They're great. I loved them. Alright. I don't. Anyways. what was I say? Oh yeah. So so I'm assuming next comment you're gonna be tackling Resident Evil 5.
Resident Evil 5? No, next I'll be tackling Infinite Darkness.
How many games are between the number ones? Okay.
Oh, it's not a game. It was a Netflix series they did.
Netflix. I thought you were playing all the games.
Yeah, originally. Then I saw all those movies, and I'm like,
You want to
give
watch
it a
all the movies too? Well, then you have to then watch the new one coming out later this year.
The new one coming out later this year?
Yes, Comet! We've been talking about Resident Evil!
Oh. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, the new Resident Evil movie from Zach Krieger, the guy who did Weapons. Hold on. Wait, no, hold on, wait a minute. So you want to watch all the Resident Evil movies, but you're not gonna watch the ones by the one and only Paul W.S. Anderson?
All the canon movies.
Oh well, where's the fun in that? That's not as fun. That's not as fun, Comet. Like, hold on. Let me see. I'm looking up how many animated movies there are when it comes to like the canon stuff. Hold on. Here's a website that tells me.
Now after Resident Evil Infinite, then there's Resident. I'm playing these in like in-universe chronological order. So after Infinite Darkness, it's Resident Evil 5.
You watch Degeneration, then it would be Resident Evil Domination. What the hell is this? Resident Evil Vendetta, Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, Resident Evil Death Island. I'm looking up all the movies there are. Oh yeah, isn't there another one that came out like? Oh no, that's the one that like Death Island, something like that. I don't know the chronological order of like these movies, so I just.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm just looking at. And there's also manga too. Huh.
Hold on. Okay, here we go. Here's all the animated movies. Resident Evil, according to Wikipedia, Resident Evil Degeneration, then Resident Evil Damnation, also known as Biohazard Damnation, Resident Evil Vendetta, Resident Evil Death Island. And then Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. How long? What is this? This is a television. How long is this? It's 4 episodes. Okay. Alright then. Are you sure you want to go through all this, Comet? Like, you're practically putting off Resident Evil 5. Do you not want to touch that game? Is it a bad game?
Oh no, Resident Evil. I'm going to the chrono. I'm going like the timeline. So after Infinite Darkness is then Resident Evil 5.
Okay.
Then and after that it's 6.
No, you gotta watch a movie between 5 and 6.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were just gonna play only the games. So, but all right. Hey, power to you, man. Power to the people. I don't know where that came from.
I'm going all in. I'm gonna eat, breathe, sleep Resident Evil.
Wow. All right then. Jess, I went to a Black Panther meeting, and I understand the plight of your people now. Power to the people. The time for peaceful revolution is over.
Rumble, as I am incapacitated, you will be my buddy double today.
Okay.
I'm glad you finally took my advice and decided to love Debbie. And you know what? I didn't mind doing the right thing.
What episode's playing right now, Nick?
Right now, I'll tell you what episode's playing right now. It's the episode on Nancy likes, oh yeah, I married Dale for a reason.
Oh my gosh. That dumb woman. Oh my goodness, Nancy. You got the audacity. Alright.
Shower caddy.
Oh my gosh, where are these ants coming from? Ah! I hate ants. I hate ants so much. I despise ants.
Tell me you had enough.
You have to
The Nancy, you say the caucasity of this.
The caucasity of this bitch.
Jenkins, I know a guy that can help you out. His name is Arthur.
Bet you can't run as fast as T-Mobile.
Who?
Yeah, I can.
I know this guy named Arthur. He'll take care of your ant problem.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm making it. Oh.
I don't know what you're referencing, man.
No mess.
Where are they coming from? My gosh! I hate you ants. I am so tired of it. I need to find out where they're coming from and shit, because this is driving me insano style.
Insano style.
Yes, insano style. You know what I need to do? I need to get like a Clorox wipe and like just wipe the table and like let the chemicals just sit overnight, and then that'll get all the ants to go, like, you know, deter, like, oh, I don't want to be on this table, it's full of chemicals. Ooh. So, all right. Anyways, what was I say? Oh yeah, it is currently 11:18. We've been going now for a little over 3 hours, like 3 hours 15 minutes. Is there anything else you wanna mention about Resident Evil Degeneration comment?
No.
All right then.
Don't.
All right. Okay. Well, in that case, then, all right. In that case, tomorrow we might be doing more Sonic Heroes. It depends on because Not's playing Sonic Heroes, so it depends on if he's good for Sonic Heroes or not. So I gotta.
Either way, we can't do. Either way, we cannot read.
No, Nick, you are in no condition to read for like. Okay, to be fair, Nick, you have not been in a good condition to read anything for like a while now. It's making me a little legitimately concerned. Cause we hold on, you know what? I'm looking this up. When was the last time we even touched the Archie comics? I mean, to be fair,
the last times wasn't because of anything other than just pure laziness.
I was gonna say, like, we're kind of in a state where we're just kind of in a slog of with the Archie comics, but I'm just saying, like, if we read through them quicker, we'll get through it faster, so we won't have to deal with all the slog.
Yeah.
So, I legitimately cannot tell. Oh my gosh, I legitimately cannot tell. Has it been more than a month? Oh no. Oh, hold on. Has it been more than I might have to double check YouTube then. I might have to check YouTube. When was the last time I uploaded anything Archie comic related to YouTube? Because if it's been that long, oh boy. Ooh. Hold on. it's been, it was the last time we read Sonic was in the middle of May. So it's been yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say more than a month since we touched the Archie comics. That's what I'm saying, Nick. The sooner we get back to it, and we could just like power through, like at least like just if we could just chip away at it little by little, we'll eventually get to the good stuff. We just gotta power through. So, but first you gotta heal up, man. Because you have not, for like a week or two, you have not been in a good state. So, but anyway, so tomorrow though, we might do Sonic Heroes again. Again, it just depends on if Not's okay for it or no. So, actually, you know what? Might as well shoot him a DM and ask him. You down to do more Sonic Heroes? And you know what? I'm gonna say tonight, since it's like it's pretty much already like Sunday where he is. Night, or do you want us to do something else? Alright, I'm just gonna shoot Not a message, and then there we go. So, alright. Anyways, we're gonna call things here. So maybe Sonic Heroes tomorrow, maybe not. We'll see. Either way, until next time, good night.